There, Pisces, welcome to your reading. Today we're going to look into who is connected into your energy when it comes to love and how they feel about you. All right, at the bottom we have the energy of healing. We get pride, patience in reverse, power, and sisterhood. So Pisces, what I'm getting here for you is that something has ruptured between you and somebody that you deeply care about. It seems as though there's been some kind of rift and argument. Somebody's coming off as prideful or possibly selfish. And it seems like the balance of power, the balance of stability in this connection has temporarily been disrupted. We also get the hunt with the number 8 and the catalyst in reverse. So this tells me that this has happened in the past. There's been some kind of rupture, some kind of eruption, argument. The catalyst has already taken place. So this, for many of you, has already occurred. And I do believe here that there is a sense of betrayal or a sense of being blindsided by this person. Tell me more. Yes, we have oath. Somebody feels like a promise was broken or like they were lied to. Either lied to or dishonored in some fashion, Pisces. I'm not sure if this is you or this is something that happened to the person you're connecting with in love. We'll find out more. I see that there has been repeating cycles and deceit. Okay, so some of you may have recently gone through a difficult situation in love where you feel you were lied to or tricked in some way. At the bottom, we have the moon, which represents emotions, deep feelings. And we also have cycles. There's definitely a cycle repeating here. And the beginning of this negative event already happened in the past, but you're possibly going through all of those emotions in the present moment. So let's see some more detail. Some of you, like I said before, there's an element of being done or, lacking the patience to continue waiting for some specific outcome. And there's definitely a feeling of pridefulness, feeling like you weren't respected or honored in some way. Some of you may actually feel a bit lethargic, a bit tired. You may be lacking energy at this time. Or you may even have some kind of cold, like a flu or some kind of illness that you're dealing with. At the bottom here we have the number 42, which reduces to a 6. And we have unconditional love. And we have awareness. Okay, so what I get here is that something, some catalyst, some event that recently took place has removed a blindfold from your eyes and has allowed you to see that somebody has either lied to you, deceived you, or mistreated you in some way, been unfair to you in some way. This is somebody that you used to be protective of, or that you felt should have been protective of you. So there's some kind of truth coming to light here, and it's not a pretty one. It's something that you were blinded to because you had the love goggles on. So whatever this event was that happened, it kind of helped open up your eyes and see things from a different perspective. And while you may be going through something physically at the moment, you may be going through like some difficulties with your body, feeling a lack of energy or vitality, or feeling, for some of you, like you have some kind of cold or some kind of like immune system problem. For some of you, it could just be like as simple as recurring back pain. But at the same time, whatever this pain or ailment is, Spirit is telling you to listen to your body, because it's almost like a physical manifestation of the things that have been festering within you because of this connection. Okay, at the bottom we have get clear, and we have receive healing. So yeah, there's something about doing the introspection, the inner work, the listening to yourself, to your thoughts that you've kept hidden. There's something here about treating not only the body or the physical ailment, but going beyond that and understanding those emotional and mental ailments that led to the physical manifestation of whatever ache, pain, or illness that you're dealing with at the moment. Because there is something that is rooted in either an emotion or a thought process that's causing you some kind of physical ailment. Let's see if we can get more details. Okay, we get the Queen of Wands. You could be dealing with a fire sign. Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo. We have the Wheel of Fortune, and we have the Ace of Wands. You felt that there was a future with this person, but there's been a turn of events that took you by surprise. Okay, at the bottom we have the Lovers. Tell me more about betrayal or deceit. We have the Hermit in reverse. So you're no longer hiding from this truth. We have the Knight of Coins, the Five of Coins, the Hierophant, and the Chariot. Okay, so you're no longer hiding from this truth. There's the Hermit in reverse. Something has come to light that you can't unsee. It's almost like something that's been building up for some time, but that you weren't recognizing for what it truly was. And there's some need here or some desire here to move towards commitment, security in a very quick fashion. Okay, so somebody wants security, consistency, somebody wants a firm commitment, and somebody wants it now and fast. Okay, and for some reason, there's been some catalyst or event that has caused you to realize that perhaps that's not what's coming with this person that you've been dealing with, or maybe that wasn't their plan at all along. Okay, you may be dealing with a person who is shying away from commitment, who is making excuses about committing to the connection after a very long time. So it's almost like a person you've invested a lot of time into, a lot of patience into, and your patience is wearing thin because the things that they've promised and strung you along about are just not feeling feasible, or like they're not feeling like they're progressing whatsoever. And so maybe you've recently asked the tough questions of this person, and you've realized that perhaps they were never planning to give you that thing that they promised they would give you at the end of the rainbow. So there's been definitely some communication here recently that's opened up your eyes to what they're truly thinking, or what they truly feel inside or believe, or how they see the future. And it's just really not aligning with the things that you had discussed. Okay. So I also see here Empress energy and the Ten of Cups and the Two of Swords. It almost feels to me, Pisces, like you're dealing with a situation that calls into question how important your goals are versus how important this person is to you. Because it seems like your paths are diverging. And you may even feel just deceived or tricked, because initially they said the things that you wanted to hear and they told you that you were on the same page. But now, after giving them much time and much effort and a big part of your life and energy, you're finding out for some reason or somehow that some of the things that were said or promised are just never going to be feasible or never going to be given in this connection. Okay, so some of you may be very upset with this person. You may be connecting with somebody who you feel blindsided by, betrayed by. Some of you may even feel like this person has priorities outside the connection, which are not serving you or the connection. And like you're constantly having to fight for this person's attention, or for their feelings to be mutual, or for their affections to be mutual. Let's get some additional detail here to clarify. What is going on for Pisces in love? Okay, we have guilty coming out first. Let's see what that's about. At the bottom, I feel cold and detached from this connection. Okay, so somebody's feeling guilty about detaching from the connection or pulling away. It says here, I'm so attracted to you and I want to feel that way again. So it's almost like a long-standing connection has grown cold, or the person you were dealing with has suddenly started pulling away. But it feels like there's an unexplained piece to this, or something that you weren't made aware of, or it just feels like trickery for some reason to me. It feels like you've been deceived in some way, or lied to in some way. Let's see what else we find here. What is Pisces dealing with? At the bottom, we have grieving. So there's definitely somebody grieving the future that you never got to execute with this person. That could be you, Pisces. Somebody's grieving the future of this connection that seems to be never, not feasible anymore. No longer feasible. Okay? Somebody's been thinking about you. You're always on my mind. So if this is you, Pisces, the person you're dealing with in love does have you in mind, does think about you constantly. I realize all the mistakes I've made, but then we get the snake again here with deception, something shady, somebody who's not acted in a trustworthy fashion. And so again, there's something that you weren't made aware of, but this person did something behind your back, or plans or plotted something. I want to be more than friends. Yeah, I feel like you may have friend zoned this person, or you may have just broken up with them and cut them out. I don't know the reason here, Pisces, but I do know that it's been very painful for you, and that this person is still kind of reaching out, or if they haven't reached out, they will be reaching out, because they're realizing how they messed up and they want you back. But it's coming from kind of a selfish place here. It's coming from a place of like regret for what they lost, not necessarily regret for what they've done, if that makes sense. What is the advice? We have romantic feelings and honeymoon and heart-to-heart conversations. This person may offer to come see you. They may offer to take you somewhere special. They may try to get back into your DMs, or they may try to text you from a different number. If you've blocked their number, they're going to try to play to your romantic feelings, to try to play to your heartstrings. They're going to try to be generous and offer you either gifts or travel or something that's meaningful to you, to try to pull on those heartstrings to get you back into the place where you would consider forgiving them for what they've done. All right, but I do get the sense here that their motives are not super genuine or dictated by love. I do get the sense here that this is somebody who messed up and hasn't taken accountability for what they did. They just want to fix it so that the pain can go away, or so that they can get you back because you're the prize, right? So they want you back, but they don't necessarily want the strings attached with the future that you require from them, and yet they don't want to let you go. So it's something a little bit complicated here. And for some of you, this could have been someone you already invested many years of your life with. So it's kind of hard to throw it all away. It feels like a huge loss for some of you. For others of you, if this is a new person and this happened recently and you hadn't been together for that long, I think you kind of dodged a bullet here, Pisces. So feel free to share and drop a comment if this resonated. Thank you so much for being here. I hope this was helpful to you. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions I can follow up with on the bonus reading, and I will catch you on the next one. Take care.